just had his black woman lie on him. Xavier Worthy almost got kicked off the Kansas City Chiefs because his girlfriend, who was cheating on him while he was in the damn Super Bowl, while he was playing, she was at his house screwing around. And when he saw it on the camera, he kicked her out and she didn't want to leave. So she called the police and said he beat her up. He spent the weekend in jail and they had to go back and look at the camera and see she lied. Travis Rudolph had to shoot a black man because the black woman who he no longer wanted to be with went and told, and the black woman was married to a man. She went and told her brothers that he did something. He had to shoot the man and kill him. You know what happened? Go ahead.
So y'all having a conversation about better based on trending breaking news, or because
he said violence. I was trying to give him violence. He said violence. I was just trying to give him violence.
Yeah, I mean, data wise, I do think you're right. I do think black women have a higher rate of violence on the per capita thing than white males. But I also think when having a conversation, or I think just culturally speaking, there has to be a separation between how we live versus they live. They are not the same people in terms of proximity to each other and whatnot. We don't live like they live. So I don't know if you can have a one-to-one comparison based on FBI crime statistics. Like, that's, to me, it's going to always be your personal experience. You know what I'm saying? Your personal preference. I don't know if, because to me, everything I would say that's better about black women is going to be my opinion. It's going to be my personal preference. I don't know how y'all got into a data point about it. That's kind of what.
I wanted to know from him, like, was he giving me things that people can look up? Because you can objectively say something's better than something. Like, if I tell you this movie is better than that one, I can't object that's is subjective. This is opinion based. But if I tell you that this plank is better than that plank, I can tell you why. I can say, well, this wood lasts 10 years longer than that one. This one doesn't bend. So then you have to go back, and it still can be subjective after that, because the person can say, well, I can't afford it. That's why I gave earlier the difference between when you ask why is a man still screwing something, ugly women get screwed because that man typically doesn't have access to better looking women. That's just not who he would want to be with if he could. But he also wants to copulate, so he sleeps with who he can. Same way we live where we can. It doesn't mean that it's objectively better that I'm here. That's just what I could get. So I was trying to figure out, was he saying objectively or subjectively? Once he says white women are worse.
The issue is that you jump in every time I say something. You want to argue that one point instead of letting me go with the totality of what we are saying.
So I have to write all these things down? Okay, fine. Go ahead. I'm going to write everything you said down. Go ahead. I'm going to write it all down since I can't say nothing about it as it's going. You're right. Go ahead. I'm writing. You tell me about how black women are better than white women. I know one thing you said was white women. Let me write it right. Women are petty. You said white women are violent. Go on, sir.
Yeah. Yes. But hold on. But before somebody wanted to have a conversation before he go, he said he got to be in and out. Let's give Afro the chance because he is a long-winded brother. Let's give him an opportunity to get his point as quick as he can. Go ahead.
What an intro. What an intro, man. All right.
You're welcome.
I'll try to be brief on this one.
And send me 99 cents too, by the way.
What's up with you at 99 cents? What the fuck is this?
So let me say this quickly. I like how Tommy is phrasing certain things. I'm not, admittedly, right? But I think the issue is many things can be correct at the same time, right? Many things can be correct at the same time. We have to admit that when we talk about these per capita arguments, we never see the per capita argument toward white dysfunction, and it's real and it's cumulative. So when you think about the mass murkings that we see routinely, it's custom now. Australia stopped this a long time ago. So many other westernized nations stopped what we do as a common cultural thing. The kind of white collar crime that's in the billions, we don't look at that as dysfunction. We have a visceral reaction when we see black and brown people, mostly black folks, mixing it up in the street causing all kinds of mayhem. And in reality, it's media driven and it's a moment in time. But when someone like Elizabeth Holmes, who stole billions off of a shiesty medical treatment that didn't really exist, her father was a part of Enron. He was a crook. We don't talk about a family of already wealthy whites who are stealing millions. We are more visceral about someone breaking into a jewelry store, right? So all of it is dysfunction. The kid touching institutionally is insane. Because Catholic people have the Catholic organization has spent millions in lawsuits. We don't squarely racialize it. It's not white dysfunction. Black folks should not, and this is our leadership, we should not own dysfunction racially like that. It's got to stop, right? Tommy is fair when he talks about, again, there's in-house and out-house conversations. There needs to be an in-house conversation about our dysfunction. It really does. We have a dysfunction economy we don't talk about. We have a vice economy we don't talk about, right? There are people, some are, if you want to go into diaspora wars, there's some that are within the culture, some are outside the culture. They're making money off of black folks looking crazy.
Created around talking about it. Because for real, if you just keep going on and on, you got to be challenged on some of that, bro. Tommy ass is one of the motherfuckers who helped create the economy of talking about it. There's an economy in talking about black dysfunction. What we talking about?
No. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm talking about is,
I know you said it didn't exist. You said the opposite.
I didn't say that, sir. Just listen. I'm saying the showing of dysfunction as product. That's a different thing. When you talk about the Zeus network that has $1 billion valuation, all showing black dysfunction. When you talk about World Star Hip Hop, World Star, that is a multi-million-dollar operation. The Shade Room is showing you black dysfunction and they normalized it. Okay, when you talk about corporate hip hop, where at 8 o'clock in the morning, we gotta see monkey shine. Hold on, sir. We gotta see monkey shines as normal.
You just ran from it, you pussy. You just ran from it. Like you just said the first time. Now say it again. World Star Hip Hop, all of these negative things. Nigga, Tommy was doing that shit before all of that. Tommy was calling out.
I was before World Star.
Relax.
You was before, Tommy.
I'm talking about yes, nigga, you was popular before World Star.
You was popular, sir.
I was before Rap. I was before Snoop.
Stop, bro. Stop trying to help him. The economy around calling out black dysfunction, Tommy, World Star, and everything.
That's not what he says. He said not calling it out. He said showcasing it as normal.
It is. That's what you did. You made a.
I did not. I called it. No, I didn't. I called it out and said it was wrong. Stop it.
But you made a living off of saying it's normal.
That has nothing to do with what he said. He said these people were showcasing it and profiting off showcasing it, saying, "Hey, this is what y'all should be doing." They were saying, "This is how you should talk. This is how you should act. This is how you should move as a black person," to the point where it stopped even being questioned. No one, these were things that, like the things you saw, people would say that's black behavior. Blacks would say that's black behavior. Like they would say these things as it's a thing to do. And if you don't do it, if you don't speak a certain way, you ain't black. So now you had to speak Ebonics. And if you didn't, my daughter had to go through that same thing.
No, the internet saved y'all from that. So what I'm trying to remind you of is people like you who opened up the door to calling out black dysfunction leads into Candace Owens and all of the rest of the people who were able to monetize and profit.
But that's not what he's. I get what you're saying, but that's your argument. It's not his. You can't just ignore what somebody else's argument is. If you wanted to talk about Coca-Cola, why do I get to change your argument and say, but Pepsi does?
Just listen to
Tommy, can I say something?
Hold on, one at a time, y'all.
Can I say something? And you're going to make me get a little harsh here. Tommy, you got a degree, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is a comprehension issue. You know what I'm getting at. I'm tired of this. Crazy. I am tired of this.
I could play it.
All right. Let me tell you what's going on with me. Let me tell you what's going on with me right now, Tommy. I gotta holler at you for a moment because I'm going to tell you because maybe you'll understand this.
Was the question
I am working. I am
black
working.
dysfunction or not?
No,
ain't that what that bitch just said?
No. You're not getting it. You're not getting it.
I can go play it back.
Hold on, y'all.
Let me tell you what Tommy is. Let me tell you what Tommy is, and let me tell you what Worldstar is.
Motherfucker sitting here trying to fan out.
I know you can hear me. I got you. Hold on. So the issue that Taz is having, where you trying to act that what you said, the shade room, Worldstar, and all those things that's having they displaying dysfunction, they making money off of dysfunction. What the GOAT is saying, Tommy also displayed dysfunction. He made money off of dysfunction. That's the connection to Tommy as well. Candace Owens, he's saying they.
But it has nothing to do with what his argument is, Sharon. Like that doesn't make sense. That's not his argument, though. The guy talking, why wouldn't you ask him, why is he bringing it up? Why wouldn't you ask the man? Same thing I told you should have done the anger man. Ask him, why is he saying it? If he keeps saying, that's not what I mean. Y'all don't want to hear the man? If it's his point.
Why can't he make his own argument, though? Why every time you keep jumping in, though?
He was trying to.
No, he's not. Because if he's trying to, he would acknowledge what he said.
He was just doing it right there when he said, let me just talk to you since they're not hearing me.
Tommy, I'm giving you the premise. I'm giving him the premise so this way he could clean it up. I'm telling him why me and Taz is saying and adding you into the conversation so he can clean it up and so he can explain why Tommy is different from Worldstar Hip Hop. So he can explain that himself. So go ahead, Afro.
Why would I be in it at all, though? Why am I in it at all? He's talking. Why am I in it?
I mean, like I said, I can review it and show you. Like, he the one brought you in and tried to pan out with his bitch ass. That was his fault. He brought you in it.
The reason
he
why
didn't say I'm better than them or I didn't do. He never did that.
Profited off of black dysfunction.
But why am I being brought into it?
The only reason. That's it. So let Afro know.
Yeah, but why did I need to be added? Is the question. Why did I need to be added when all he was telling you is what he thought? Why did you need to say, Tommy, do it too? Just so you know, Tommy, do it too. Why?
Because his fanboy ass sat there and tried to act like you were exempt or different somehow.
But he never did.
Yeah, to make it fair, that's all. Just to
he
make it fair.
He never did.
We got a severe comprehension problem in the black community.
He never did. He was just talking.
Can I clean it up? Can I clean it up? Am I allowed to do that?
I mean, you so used to your fanboys and bitch niggas dick riding, but you probably missed it, Tommy.
Tommy, you know something, Tommy?
Missed the bitch.
I wish I knew what
dick riding.
I wish I knew what it meant to be bothered by someone like this. I don't even get it. I'm above it. I just don't get it. Look, I grew up on Jim Brown, Fred Williamson, and a father in the house, so I'm pretty well versed on that. On what? Yeah, because you're not understanding.
I can't help it. You can't stand what you're saying, bro.
Female-led household.
A man to say something and never let it say it.
You're acting like you came from a female-led household.
Well,
I'm not here. You're going to curse at me. You're going to do what?
But you've been calling him a fanboy, a fuckboy, a bitch, and now he can't say nothing back.
Every time he ain't making his point, I'm gonna call him that. Because he's running from the point.
This is crazy. This is crazy. Well, it's okay. I'm used to it.
All right, hold on. Afro-Nerd, please try to attempt to get to the point.
I'll attempt. I'll speak slowly for the short bus. Look. Come on, bro. You can make an argument. Can you listen very closely? Because I know I'm speaking a certain way that's offensive to you. English. This is the deal. Tommy represents a different ecosystem than the products that are coming out of Worldstar Hip Hop and hip hop wives and all that kind of stuff. That's actual product you can see that is dysfunctional. Critiquing dysfunction is a separate ecosystem. You can critique that ecosystem, but it's not the same. Discussing dysfunction, perhaps not the way you like, is different than the dysfunction itself. So when you talk about whether it's Tommy Sotomayor, whether it's Ann Coulter, whether it's Ben Shapiro, that's a separate ecosystem critiquing black culture. That's not the same as showing Negroes fighting each other and wigs being pulled off. It's a different thing. You can package tattoos, nose rings, pot smoke. All that is a package unto its own. right? My package is Black Panther, okay, blurred stuff, intelligence. That's a different black packaging. For some reason, that packaging is very difficult for Negroes like you to ingest. I noticed that. Chris Rock famously said, niggas love not to know. Not to know. You exemplify that quite adroitly. And pardon me for using the word adroitly, because I got a couple of degrees. Sorry you speak a different language. I'm sorry it pains you. I'm sorry your mother raised you solely. I could just figure that out. Sorry. Me and Tommy come from a certain, I can testify all day long. You don't want this smoke.
Me and Tommy.
You are punching above your weight class.
You want to set it up, bitch.
Look what
I don't want what smoke.
Is it 28 days for you to turn?
When do you
know
want
what I'm
to
saying?
set it up,
Is it 28 days? Are you bleeding? Do you want to go there? I don't want to hurt you.
I don't want to hurt you.
I don't want you crying.
I just want to set up this debate so I can step on you.
No, you don't want to be respectful. So I'm giving you the same respect. No, you don't. So.
As I was saying, okay, so you done? Are you done? I mean, I heard enough.
See, Tommy, when they hurt, stop it.
After nerd, you gotta allow somebody. You gotta allow somebody space to actually
Black
respond.
Wall Street odds. Black Wall Street odds at YouTube.
After nerd, you was able to say.
So it's weird to hear somebody say.
And you said
it's always weird when a black nigga speak English. I know.
So please give the same.
I get it.
Hold on. Please, hold on. Let me just set it up. So
and guess what? I went to a black college. I went to a black college.
See, I don't want to have to start muting you, but we gave you the respect to go on your soliloquy now, and you did insults, and nobody stopped you. So allow Taz to be able to respond, and you're gonna have to take the same insults that you delivered. Without
I don't need to do all that. I actually made my point with the insults already. I really want him to attempt to make that point that he was trying to make when I cut his ass off, because he was wrong. If you're trying to imply that just because Tommy's commentary aligns with every other anti-black, white, racist, non-Black Panther commentary I'm referring to. So when you get up here and say you are Black Panther somehow, tell me how that relates to you and Tommy. Where do you and Tommy intersect that with the Black Panthers?
I was thinking about the Disney property. I can't do this anymore, Tommy. I'm sorry. I bid you adieu. I'm called the Afro nerd. I'm talking about the Disney property. I wasn't talking about the 1960s group. I'm sorry. Pardon me. We speak a different language. I'm sorry. I bid you adieu, Dr. Bracey. Next time, blackwallstreetodds.com. We talk about finance, politics.
So you got something named Black Wall Street, but when you mention the Black Panthers, you're talking about Stan Lee.
Want me to talk about this? Can I talk about this for a second? Can I show you the ignorance? Can I talk about this for a second so I get out of here? Black Wall Street odds.
Black men are doomed, nigga.
Okay, let me see.
Get it in with me, nigga. Let me show you how doomed, nigga.
Let me show you how doomed
you are. A comic book reading fuck, nigga. Get your bitch ass on somewhere. Bye, bitch. Goodbye. Go read a fucking comic book, nigga. How the fuck is it? I can't believe it.
I'm talking about black IPOs on this, right? That's a comic book, right? I'm talking about Ice Cube going public for $300 million. That's comic books to you?
That's wonderful. That ain't motherfucker. We weren't just talking about Ice Cube. No, we just talking about Ice Cube.
You don't get it.
Because we just talking about Ice Cube. Stop trying to move the goalposts. That shit work with Tommy and them white boys, nigga. This the goat you talking to. I'm still waiting on the conversation you ran about promoting black degeneracy in media.
Hold on.
Remember the Shade Room. Remember the Shade Room, World Star Hip Hop. I'm still waiting on that point. I'm still waiting on that point. You talked all that shit to run, bitch. Deal with the Shade Room. Deal with the point you claimed you were making. Stop running. Fake ass IQ motherfucker. Did you forget what the real conversation was? Bitch, Tommy can't help you, nigga. Fanboy motherfucker. The Shade Room, World Star, make your point, bitch.
Okay, can I say something?
Goddamn.
I saw this movie before. It was called Linda Blair. person and turning around and spitting like you are. I can do this all day, Linda.
This is sad.
You are doing.
Can you make your point?
I'm dating myself, Tommy. Carrie, you're bugging out the devils in you right now because you're a grown man. You can't have an articulate conversation like a masculine man. You talk like the hairpiece you got on right now.
How long I gotta wait for it to start?
You sound like a mammy.
How long do I gotta wait for it to start, fam?
You sound like a mammy on the 28th.
How long I gotta wait for the conversation to start, bro?
You're embarrassing, sir.
The Shade Room, World Star Hip Hop.
Hold on.
I'm still waiting.
So Afro Nerd, but so
fucking pussy.
Afro Nerd, we need.
I mentioned Black Wall Street.
Afro Nerd,
can I explain it?
Hold on, Afro Nerd. Hold on, Afro Nerd. Y'all had it. Okay, we got past the insults. Now attempt to have the conversation and actually talk about your point on the World Star part, so we can actually have the conversation. Stop throwing the insults. Taz was stopped on
I'm responding to this.
No problem.
I'm about to say he keep answering it. Y'all play.
Hold on. Let me just hold on. I'm trying to get it so we get. What I'm trying to get you to understand, Afro Nerd, is that Taz
y'all playing up too. He answered that
regular debate, and he won't.
How?
He can repeat himself, but he did. I can tell you.
You tried to help him.
I said no. All I said was I can repeat what he even.
Tommy, he never finished the point. How did he answer it if he didn't finish the point?
And that's why I said I could tell you what I heard him say out of his own mouth. And the audience can wait a minute. The audience, they don't like me, so they can tell you if I'm lying and he said it. They can tell you it doesn't make sense what you're saying. If someone heard someone, why would you say, well, why wouldn't you just say simply, well, what did he say? Or let him say it again.
He's not saying it.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Let me read these 3 super chats, and Tommy, maybe you could articulate it better since he, Peasy ain't going. Hey Tommy, what is the casual deleting at?
Let me see. We can go back.
Auntie's Border Room. Black dysfunction has been showcased, amplified, and pushed ever since Birth of a Nation and Reefer Madness.
Right. But that ain't what he said,
also,
though, right?
He ain't going.
Right.
It was a law enacted to protect white women from punishment because of how often they were unalive black children from beatings, Tommy.
What?
Okay. Also, the verbal assassin, F around and find out. Afrobird is afraid to debate Taz.
Of course he is.
Woo. Also, Big J.
She's a dick riding fan.
No, she just witnessed that he needs your help.
No, but I'm saying, like, every time somebody says something nice about you ain't never called nobody that say something nice about you a dick rider. You've never said this.
I mean, she's not lying. You trying to help him and you can't.
You can't.
I'm just asking, do you have a dick rider? Is there any of your fans that are dick riders, or all of them just good people? Everybody who likes fans are the good people. They just want to know if there any dick riders.
Bro, it's plenty of people be dick riding.
That's all I'm asking. I just want to see you call one of the people in your comment section that say, "What's up, Taz?" That you stop dick riding.
There are people that just be dick riding. Definitely, hell yeah.
Okay. All right, Big J, Triple X, $2, kick out for an off. You need $18 more, sir. You know that.
He's trying to get $2 to get you kicked off. Boy, you and Al no guess for $2.
I really don't want to repeat myself, but I do want to admit
you was wrong. Linda Blair was the Exorcist. Sissy Spacek was Carrie.
Well, he went to no. He said one again. I'm telling you, he said one when he was talking about personalities. The other, he was saying that with the Carrie reference, he said demons. They're 2 different movies. That's why he gave 2 different references. That y'all can't be, and that's what I'm saying. And then when I can pick it up, it does seem bad, just like Black Panther. Everything he said, I understood that he was talking about the comic. I understood that. And I don't know this man, but I know English.
Oh, man. Woo! This is rough, baby.
It's like I'm listening. I'm like, God, they're not following what he's saying. Ooh.
I don't know. I think he being called out of his name because he got big thumbs and peanut allergies.
I'd be better off calling Univision or Univision. at this stage.
Okay, so all right, so that's Afro. Do you want to get back to the actual conversation, or you just want to?
I do, but I do.
And then somebody in the comment section said, "I understood what he was saying because I'm whitewashed." I told y'all think that black folks, if they don't act a certain way, you then insult them. So we don't have the ability to be diverse. It's because you're whitewashed is that you understand English. What the fuck? Y'all niggas have been speaking no other language but English. Your mama, your grandmama, all y'all speak English. And y'all niggas think it's smart to be dumb?
No.
Nobody made y'all think this. Nobody made one of these black people, Sharon, sit up there and think that the blacker you are, the dumber you are. They just said it. It's because you're whitewashed.
No. One person said it. It's not they.
Who checked them?
One person said it.
Who checked them?
It doesn't matter. You did. So, but what I'm saying is that we cannot say because that one person says something that is the totality of us. No, we have what, 6 people on the panel, and all of us got our own style of how we communicate and how we love black folks.
Why do y'all refer to people as whitewash? You just said because Angry Man didn't agree with you, or because his take on something that apparently his Irish is coming out. You did this.
Absolutely not. That is not why. The reason why I said his Irish is coming out is because he is saying certain things. He is calling.
Oh, so Irish people hate blacks.
He is calling somebody that do not have a.
So Irish people hate blacks.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
So then, how can his Irish be coming out?
Because he don't understand the culture of what black folks are. So he don't understand just because he might look like a certain thing doesn't mean that he is that thing. So people that's outside the culture, that is somebody that's.
So why you can't say he doesn't understand? Why you got to bring Irish people in it? That don't make sense. So what if a white person's talking to So if a white person's talking to another white person that doesn't understand what that white person is saying, he gonna then say that's the nigger coming out of you.
No, so the specific term was a dysfunction.
So he said he was Irish. So that's why I'm bringing up the Irish, because he said he was Irish.
No, and I said if a white person's talking to
hold on. Shout out to the verbal assassin. Afrobird is afraid of PhD, but also he always cries and runs when she's up there. So that's why I bring up the Irish part, because he is somebody that brings up the Irish in him.
So okay, so again, your children, if they disagree with a black person, they get to say that's the white side of you. Or if they're talking with a white person and they disagree with that white person, they get to say that's the black side of you.
No,
because we disagree.
And the reason why, so the difference is, right, so they could bring that up, but then my child would have to be able to defend that, say, no, this is what I'm saying, and articulate themselves. But what Angry Man doing is not articulating himself. You cannot.
He's not here.
Hold on. What I'm saying is this: those questions are just muddy in the water, and it's not apples to apples, because that man is literally.
It could be he's dumb.
Acting as if Karmelo, he is acting
it
as
could
if
be he's
Karmelo,
dumb, not Irish.
Hold on. He's acting as if Karmelo is a criminal before.
He could be an asshole, not Irish.
Because he has a lack of.
He could be an asshole, not Irish. He could be an idiot, not Irish. He could be a shit talker, not Irish. He could be a lot of things. He could be a liar, not Irish. Just a liar.
Yeah, but clearly, this man has a issue, right, with black folks. And that is something that's gonna, maybe because he has some eternal fight that he is doing, because that's what he's communicating. I don't know why we're trying to act as if we don't understand that man has an issue with black folks, the way how.
Hold on. And when did he tell you? Wait a minute. And when did he tell you he didn't? Wait a minute. When did he tell you he didn't? If I had an issue with the Catholic Church, and clearly I keep talking about what the Catholic Church does to children or the Boy Scouts, am I supposed to not have it? He never told you he don't have an issue. Matter of fact, that's his standpoint, is my issue with them. He ain't hit it. That don't make sense what you're saying. He never came out and said, I'm trying to pretend something. That's why I said, this is fake ass outrage. Y'all got people up here lying and saying someone never said that they said something they never said.
And I give you credit for muddying the water, but no, that man.
Did you
has
just learn this
absolute
phrase?
Hold on.
Did you just learn that phrase? You said that 1,000 times. What you doing? Taking word class?
I'm attempting to explain it. That man has told me plenty of times that he cares for the black community, that he loves the black community, and the reason why he talks bad
still has an issue with him.
But right, I understand you want to muddy the waters for him.
He still.
What I'm saying is that he does not talk about black folks in a way of uplifting them at all. Somebody that
why does he have to do it the way you want him to do it?
It's not the way how I want to do it. I'm hearing the man communicate. It is no way that if we was to hear a husband talk to his wife and all he do is down her every single day, all day, we cannot say also that man love his wife. Nobody
if he got a legit, wait a minute. If he, I got a legit, wait. I got a legitimate beef. I got a legitimate beef with my crackhead cousin. I ain't said nothing nice about my crackhead cousin because he a fucking crackhead and he done robbed his own mama and he done robbed other motherfuckers. I care about him enough to keep calling him a crackhead until he get off the crack.
No. No, you cannot keep just throwing things to muddy the water.